Hello YouTube, Zunker here. Welcome to this YouTube exclusive Let's Play of Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. This is a game I remember playing as a kid on the original Game Boy, and I found it incredibly enjoyable. If a bit easy at times, but let's get right to it. This is part 1 here. Let me just get right on started here. Maybe. There we go. Oh, let's just go right into here first. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I know. Literally, once I started recording, worth a check here. You know, it's a Mario game. It plays pretty good. Definitely looks a lot better than Super Mario Land 1. Although I would still play that game, even though it's not the easiest game, admittedly, to go back to in terms of how it looks. This does have a spin jump, but you have to hold it down, which is something I tend to forget. But no, yeah, so we're just coming off of the Sunshine playthrough. We're going right to this since, you know, this came out very, very recently. Alex, please, buddy. But yeah, this game's pretty fun. Right here, you can. These hearts are the one-up, so you don't have the normal one-up mushrooms. But unlike Super Mario Land 1, you have to. I think you have to have fire for that. Unlike Super Mario Land 1, you have normal enemies for the most part. You know, you got your Koopas and your Goombas and stuff like that. At the goal here, you notice I'm trying to climb up here. And I'm gonna hit this bell, or just completely whiff on it. But that bell will send you to ends up sending you to a bonus room. Every level has it, except for like boss levels, of course. Some are easier than others, and you can get 3-ups, you can get power-ups, including the Fire Flower, which is not new, and the Carrot, which is new, which allows you to, like a hover ability. But we get a 3-up, which is always nice. Extra lives are fun. This game does have a pretty punishing game over system. If you game over, which you probably shouldn't, other than maybe 1 or 2 levels. If you game over, you lose all the golden coins that you collect from the bosses, and you have to redo it all. Now, speaking of that, this game actually is a bit unique because you can actually go to any of the 6 worlds basically at any point. Like, it's not linear like the normal Mario games typically are. But we're gonna go here first into Tree Zone. This is the first level of Tree Zone. Here we do have some, in Tree Zone we're gonna have some unique enemies here. We have these little digging friends, we have a frog. By the way, if you're wondering, I am playing on this on Switch, as I said, and I'm using the Game Boy Color filter. I didn't want to use the original Game Boy filter. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But here we have some unique enemies. These frogs, the dragonfly-looking things, the gopher things. But yeah, no, this is a fun game. I thoroughly enjoy it. That bell, by the way, if you see it in the middle of the level, is a checkpoint. So if you die, you will start there. Oh, buddy! Ooh, that hurt. My cat just clawed my leg because he's looking for attention. And whenever I'm doing anything when it comes to computer, he insists I pay attention to him. Fire Flower, as you can see, Mario gets a feather. A very interesting decision there. You choose Fireball, just like a normal Fire Flower typically was. It's not the Super Ball of Super Mario Land, which is, you know, I'd say a bit unfortunate. But that's okay. Once again, we're gonna end up here, hit the bell. I'm not gonna hit the bell on every level, honestly. It's probably gonna be time to forget. I'm gonna hit it here and there. But this is a little bit of a unique one. These are some rats. So so you want to get... Honestly, I don't really want to change power-ups, although getting the carrot is nice. We're just going to do this. And the carrot's what I'm going to get. Or no, it's going to be the 1-up. That was good. That was a good hit. That's what I want. I want the 1-up. Going down, please. But that is the first level in here in Tree Zero. Okay, so this level has a unique gimmick. These things you can basically float in. You know, it's like gelatin. It's basically like gelatin, and you might need to use it for traversing reasons. There's a 1-up. This game is chock full of 1-ups, honestly. Even just mainly, yeah, honestly, just from the bonus games alone. And in power-ups galore. Honestly, this game is... I've beaten it within the last couple of years. And as a kid, I couldn't beat it because of the final castle. Well, honestly, and there is a pretty drastic difficulty shift, honestly. In that, but it still isn't overly hard. It's really just a couple jumps that make the final castle pretty difficult. But the main, so basically what happened was after Mario went to Sahara Land or whatever the hell it's called, he come back to find that Wario has taken over, which is, you know, no good for anybody. And he's taken over Mario's castle. Yes, Mario has his own castle, according to this lore. So Mario has to get back by getting the golden coins and stuff like that. And this is the first introduction of Wario himself, which I thought was pretty cool. And he looks a lot different than you know him now, I'll say that, but... I think you gotta be small to get down there. Or not. There's a 1-up down there. There is a... Is this a secret path or is it the main path? I don't know. Well, we missed the goals. That's okay. But those goals, by the way, they have many different... They have many different... There's like 3 or 4 different mini-games you can do. And they're all kind of interesting. I honestly don't know if there is a secret. A lot of these... Each of these worlds have like little secret levels you can go to. I'm not sure if this felt like one of those levels. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. But first we're going to come into the Bee Land. This is, from what I remember, this is actually one of the harder main levels. Because of the bees. Oh, not the bees! But, you know, that's not to say this is... That guy doesn't even get killed with flames. That might as well be a flop. We got some grubs here. Ooh, I got lucky there. So one thing is, if you have a fire flower or the carrot, you don't go all the way to small Mario. You do stay big Mario at the very least. Well, that's good. But no, this game is pretty fun. Obviously, the ones with the spikes you don't want to fall onto. You got these secret areas. Oh, you can't kill those with fire, so, have fun. And I think I fucked myself, yeah. Well, I thought I was stuck, I'm like, wait, what? Oh, no, don't fall. But yeah, you can get all those if you want. I'm not gonna do that right now. That was a bad jump. I knew as soon as I did it, that was gonna be bad. We got star. There's our 1-up. Stars obviously work identically to what they do in the main games. You're invincible for a time. Doesn't have the classical music as Super Mario Land did, but it does have honestly pretty solid music all around. Oh, there's only 20 minutes. control-wise, Mario controls pretty good. He definitely has a little bit of warts. Not, you know, I'm playing this on the Switch, so it's kind of what it is. But ooh, I almost died. All right, now we got our first ant friends. This becomes a fairly this is where the platform gets a touch treacherous, especially if you panic like I sometimes do. But again, this game, you know, if you just keep your wits about you, this game isn't overly hard. Honestly, I haven't died yet. And admittedly, this first zone, the tree zone, is probably the easiest, although I would say none of the zones are overly difficult. But yeah, you know, you gotta be careful. Like this is a platform-intensive level, but it's not that hard if you just keep your wits about you. And there is our first carrot. So if you just keep hitting the jump button, Mario will basically, if you fast enough, you can basically float in the same spot in the same plane without too much of a worry. And I just lost it because I'm an idiot. But the carrot power-up is honestly pretty OP for platforming levels. It is pretty good. Obviously, the fire power is really good too, but okay, that sucked. But that does happen. Welcome to live playthroughs-ish. But yeah, this is so this playthrough, I should probably mention this, is a bit different for YouTube. Obviously, it's in the same vein as some of my, like, what Sunshine was and those playthroughs. But it's a little bit different because I'm actually just playing this. I'm just doing recording for YouTube only. I'm going to split the parts up as I go. Oh, that was trolly. Oh, that one-up was so trolly. I didn't know it was there. But no, these, so I'm gonna basically just play these, and for all intents and purposes, upload them as they are. I don't think I'm gonna do much in the way of editing, if I'm being honest with you. That was a Kaizo block, effectively. I just keep going this way. Yeah, good call. I didn't really want that goal. That was again. I didn't die. It was pretty forgiving. So nothing too crazy there. I'm actually gonna come back to this level. We're not gonna head out, so we're gonna see this level once more. But I want to see if my theory was correct and there was a special. I'll be honest with you. I don't know where the special levels are. I didn't do enough research on that, honestly, and I probably should have. That's okay. But the carrot power-up, as I was saying before, is constantly pretty OP for platforming levels. It can be a bit of a hindrance if you need the fire flower, you know, but its ability to just basically hover virtually infinitely if you're fast enough is pretty damn good, honestly. It's honestly sad that this power-up has never came back. I would like to see it come back, but we've never seen it since then. It was a genuine one-up. I don't know why rabbit ears. Good thing that wasn't a one instant kill. So obviously what I'm doing now is I'm going kind of quick through this because we've already played this level. But like I said, if you haven't noticed already, these levels are just filled with power-ups. It makes this game. If you don't like easy games, you're not gonna like this game. This game is pretty stupidly easy, if I'm being honest with you. That thing turns into a bomb. So up here is the... I think up there is the secret exit, but I can't get to it. So I think you need to come in with the... So if you want the secret exit, I might show this off in an extra video. If you want the secret exit, I'll probably show the... That's what I'll do. I'll play through the main level that you can normally get to unless I accidentally my way into a secret one. And then extra, I'll show you the secret, how to get to the secret exits in a more edited version and the levels themselves. But up there is a secret exit. Start select gets you out of the level you've already cleared. So that's good. Alright, so now we are on to the final level here. Obviously, unlike, you know, other Mario games where you basically just had... where you had a castle or something, you don't get that necessarily in all the end of the worlds. You get normal levels for most of the part. This guy will help raise you up. Kind of more of a friend. This is more of a platform than anything. I think if you run into him, he does hurt you, so you don't want to do that. But be careful with this platforming. I'm not entirely sure if there's ground underneath, but I'm guessing there's not. This is the level that this thing... I'm just going to show you how broken this thing is. Looks like I was almost required for that area. Let me just, Let me just fly through the whole level here. Yeah, the carrot power broken. But this is our first boss. This bird hen, he is not happy with us because we are disturbing his nest. And the only thing you gotta do is jump on his head. And if you have the carrot power up, that boss is a joke. And that's honestly the main theme of these bosses is you just have to hit them on the head a few times. They're not overly complex. Their patterns do vary from time to time, but they're not that bad. That is our first medal. You need to have all 6 there. And this is the world they might kind of go through first if you go in order-ish, but again, you can go to any of the 6. You just can't go to Wario's castle without all 6. We will go here. There's some random one-off levels here. This is an auto-scroller. You mainly want to... basically, the point of these levels, even though you don't need them, is for coins reasons. There is some gambling that you can do here. You notice the coins is triple digits. You can actually get up to 999 coins. So that's pretty unique. I don't want that. So that's pretty unique. So yeah, so these levels are always... Honestly, all the levels are playable, honestly, but these levels, you know, you can do and get a bunch of coins for, and you know, that's always fun. Ooh, that almost, you know, bad spot. But this is an auto-scroller level, nothing crazy with it. Honestly, pretty easy. As I said, this game is not hard. If you've never really played Mario games before, and you're looking into a really good starter game, I think this is a really good game for it. I mean, obviously the original Mario is too, but if you want good power-ups and you want a fun time, I think this game's good. Up until you get to the final level, and one for jump in particular, which is not my friend. That sucked. I took a bad hit there. Alright, but that is that level. Now we will come over here, and next up will be this hippo. We're gonna avoid the hippo for now. Are we gonna avoid the hippo? No, we're not gonna avoid the hippo. But that will be for part 2. Next time we will go into the hippo level. Again, I've been Zunker with Zunker's gaming channel. Until next time, deuces.